Go ahead.
This is Dr. Tom Barnard talking for Fresh Medical Spa and Fresh Yoga. We've become interested really in the evidence that's arisen in the last few years about how much toxicity we're exposed to, not only about the environment toxicity. I mean, we've always known that air pollution and water pollution have been problems for us. Almost more importantly, the issue of pollution has gotten very personal with the evidence that although we have often said to people, the reason you're becoming obese, the reason you're becoming diabetic, is that you're basically not working out enough, you're basically eating too much for the amount of calories you burn. What we've learned to our dismay is that we were blaming people, perhaps somewhat inappropriately, in that it's really the pollution, the persistent organic pollutants in the fatty tissue of people that leads them to become insulin resistant, to continue to put on weight, and to become actually diabetic. So literally, you can be obese and not be diabetic. You can have extra fat and not be diabetic. It's when you have pollution stored in your fat that you become resistant to your body's own insulin and become diabetic. So that's really a revelation. It came out of information that arose from the NHANES studies that were done in the United States, where a bunch of Americans, 6,000 of them, every few years have their blood and urine and fat tissue actually drawn and tested to see what's happening with the environment and what that means for people's health. So we desperately, now that we know this more fully than we used to, we desperately need to come up with strategies to allow our bodies to detoxify the influence of these environmental pollutants. We need to bolster our body's natural detoxifying capabilities. Thank God we've been graced, really, with amazing capacity for detoxification, but we need to give our bodies the raw materials to allow that detoxification to take place. So we're going to be having a seminar here at Fresh Medical Spa on the 22nd of March, and please check on the website for timing with that. And we're going to talk all about the kind of plant-based materials, the phytochemicals that allow our bodies to replenish our natural detoxification capability. And that's a vital personal defense for ourselves, our loved ones, anybody we know and hear about needs to be paying attention to the issue of the personal defense system of detoxification capability, all the more so now that we understand how vitally important that is. So come and chat with us about this, and we'll be also posting more videos like this for information pretty much every week on some topic. If you have topics that you would be interested in hearing about and you want me to speak a little bit about, please feel free to write in with suggestions, or just come by Fresh Medical Spa at 2430 Dougal Avenue in the Superstore Plaza, and we'll be happy to incorporate your ideas. Thanks so much. This is Dr. Tom Barnard for Fresh Medical Spa.